30. This is 30-30. Let's go look at silver. Let's go back to where we started. Yesterday, silver was at 111 when we got into class. Right here. 111 yesterday. I told y'all when we got off, I said, yo, she go to 115, we're gonna make $500. So I took the 175 in y'all face just to show that you can make the money in your face. And then got back in her and rolled her all the way up. So for those who was with me yesterday, what's happening? Buenos dias. But those who was with us yesterday, guess what's happening? Y'all remember that little account, right? Y'all remember that account, right? Y'all coming to the live stream. What's happening, beautiful people? What's happening? I'm gonna switch this music up. Work music, deep work mode. That probably like some techno shit. We not doing that. Hip hop jazz. Let's see.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Let's get it. How y'all doing, beautiful people? How you doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? We on the ones and twos. We about to get started. How y'all feeling? See, nobody wanted to wake up this morning. Make sure you tap that screen. Make sure you also click the thumbs up. Make sure you like the live, share the live. Cause we about to go down. Screen rising, Brody. Screen rising, Brody. If you over on TikTok and you want a better view, click the link in my bio. It'll take you to my YouTube. This is where it's going down. This is where it's going down. Look at that trend. What did I tell y'all yesterday? The trend is your friend. Trendline trading is your trading with friends. You know what I'm saying? Trusting your friends. Trusting your friends. And this big buy area for silver is like, let's see what the Fibonacci says. Yeah. 116, 115. That's the next area. That's the next buy area. So if you see 116, you see silver, jump down to 116, you press that buy button. You press the buy button. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's right there. You come back down in this area, you're pressing the button right up in here. And that's where your trend is at. Right there. At that screen as you come in, what's happening, beautiful people? What's up, family? What's up? Yo, music is way too loud. It's okay. You'll be alright. We ain't even got started. Bro. Relax. The music goes to this. Then you can hear my voice. Then I'm telling you, bro, this is what you're doing. You're just jamming. I know I always turn the music down. We 3 minutes in. I'm just, when people hear that music and hear that nice little vibe, they jump into the live stream. You know what I'm saying? You see, if I get on here and I just start talking and just giving y'all the ones and twos, they gonna know that I'm giving y'all the sauce. And they gonna censor you, boy. And they gonna take me off air. So my account is sitting at 706. It is sitting at 706. that started at 162 in y'all face yesterday. Stop playing, gang. Stop playing. Stop playing, gang. So now I only really truly want to find a retracement on silver and jump back in her ass and buy her back up. That's all I really truly want to do. That's all I want to do. I want to see a nice retracement come right up in here. That's what she's doing today. I think we got some news today. Let's go find out if we got news today. Today's the 29th. Oh yeah. We got unemployment claims today. We got unemployment claims today. Oh yeah, man. 2 cents to 2.30. False. Bro, I'm telling you. That shit was nasty last night. You see that big burst when we got off the call? Y'all see the big burst? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put my meditation. I see a lot of people complaining about the hip hop jazz. They say it's too loud. So you know what? Let me just give y'all some nice little frequency. Let me give y'all some nice little frequency. Call it a day. And call it a day.
Listen, I just want to give you a shout out this
Buenos
Thursday.
dias. If you're coming into the live, make sure you like the live, share the live, subscribe to the live, cut the notification bell on. We finna give you some zones. We finna give you some zones. We about to give you some zones. We about to give you some zones. But before we get started, if anybody have any questions, please feel free to give us. Look at this play yesterday. Look at this play. This happened last night. TikTok. This play happened last night. Look at that. What was the time? 10:12 last night. Look at the play last night. Sheesh. Sheesh. Stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me, gang. My homie just said, I lost money pressing the button yesterday. Well, which button did you press? Because if you pressed the green button, that thing went only up. And you should have closed it when you were in profits. When you were in profits. So let's get into it, beautiful people. So what I do is when I get on here, I like to teach you guys how to fish in the foreign exchange market. Who would like to learn how to fish in the foreign exchange market? Tap that screen. Tap that screen if you would like to learn how to fish in the foreign exchange market. Oh yeah, bro, it was such a great push. It was such a great push. What up, Max? What up, Patrice? What up, Lorraine? What up, Steph? What's happening, Jen? What's happening? How you lose money yesterday, Jen? We started buying silver at 111, and even at the end of the day, she ended at 118, 119. How did you lose? How did you lose? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How did you lose? You need to know how you lost. You understand that? Because I remember when I first got started, I used to be in OBG and I used to trade New York Stock Exchange sessions, and I used to be the only one losing. I used to remember like 7 years ago, I'm like, how the fuck am I the only one losing when everybody was like, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. That's like you holding too long, lack of trade management skills, lack of knowledge of actually pressing. I tell you, anybody can press the button. Not everybody can press the button and then manage what they just pressed. Pushing the button is easy. Yeah. Pushing the button is easy. The management is where it's at. The skill set of managing it and getting max out of the trade is where it's at. So let's start with gold. Let's start with gold. Gold hit an all-time high yesterday, 5,600. Gold went to 5,600 yesterday, y'all. Stop playing with us. What did I tell y'all? I said gold is going to go to 6,000. Silver is going to go to 150. NASDAQ is going to fucking 30. US 30 is going to 50. Didn't I just tell y'all that? US 30 is sitting at 49,000. Let me say it again. US 30 is sitting at 49,000. NASDAQ is sitting at 26,000. Like, come on now. Come on now. So let's go. Let's go find your money. Let's go find your money on gold. Let's go find your money on gold. Bye, y'all. That's your daily high. We're gonna stick with the daily low of yesterday. Buyout right there, which gives you gaps to buy in the 4 hour. There she blows. There she blows. There she blows right there. 54.20, 54.23. Boom, right there. Right there on the money. My bad, TikTok. Let me get you over here so you can see. Like I said, if you want a better view, get over here on my YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, beautiful people. Hit the thumbs up. Like the live. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Your boy giving you the ones and twos. Breaking the zones down. Why is this a good area? Why do I feel that the area is literally valid for a buy on gold? Boom. We want to see that right there. We want to see you shine. We want to see you shine. 020 buyout. 023. 30 pips. You mean 30 pips. Get the parameters. 420, 423. Boom. There's your target buy area on gold. If she's sitting right here at 55.22, I want her to retrace literally down here into our area. Boom, boom. And give us that buy right up in here on gold. You see that? Very small 30 pip zone. Meaning I want to see gold retrace. Watch the retracement on the Fibonacci right here. Watch it. Watch the retracement, because when the market is at all-time highs, it takes the Fibonacci. It takes the Fibonacci. It takes the Fibonacci. Watch this. I'm going to take it where she took off at. I'm going to take her where she took off at. Let's go. Where she take off right there. Boom. There's your aggressive play right here. Your aggressive play. 54.47, 55, 45, 54.47 to 54.50. That's your aggressive. That's your aggressive buy. Let me write that down for y'all. For people who want to be aggressive today. 5,447 to 5,450. Aggressive buy. High risk, high reward. Anybody ever heard the saying, if scared money don't make money? If you don't risk it for the biscuit, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your next, that's gonna be the next area where she buys from. Right here in these wicks. Boom. Let's get that out of there. Right here. This is where she'll pull up from. So you got two zones. You got a bigger buy zone down here, and you got a nice little area of rejection right here, where the market likes to come down like this, boom, blast back up. So I'm gonna give you that area right there. Bottom is 447, top is 450. Right there. There's another little area that you can buy from. Make that 12 so everybody can see. Make that 12 so everybody can see. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat, TikTok. Let me turn that screen around. Let me introduce myself since numbers are going up. This is your guy, Mr. Holistic. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, where I jump on this thing and I jump on live and I teach y'all how to literally fish in the foreign exchange market. So if you yourself is a brand new trader, already been trading, consistent trading, just not consistent in withdrawing, just not consistent in making profits, just not consistent in making money make money, just not consistent in learning how to keep your money. Everybody can show a screenshot and create content that they win in trades, but barely few can show you that they're taking those trades home. Very few can show you that they are taking those trades and living the lifestyle of a day trader. Understand that. I'm not here to produce content. I'm here to show you that I possess the skill. So if that's what you're interested in, you need to be jumping into my DM, because there's so many scammers out there and they're going to be saying, yo, we got a crypto program for you. Give me a screenshot of your crypto. Give me a screenshot of this. Like, we're not interested in your money. I do this for a public trading company. And if you want to come over here and learn, you have to come join a public trading company to start really, truly getting educated. Because there's a major difference between uneducated traders and educated traders. Like, this is just the facts. I've been trading for over 11 years. I've been extremely successful for the last 6 years, going on 7 years. And the reason why I'm successful is because I became a boring trader. And when you're a boring trader, it's hard to create content from being a boring trader. It's easy to create content from education. So I go, education is elevation. Let's educate. Put some 8s in the chat. Put some 8s in the chat. What's happening, family? Put some 8s in the chat. Let's get back to it. Let me turn that screen around. So what I do is I get on here, I mark up zones for a public trading company, and then I go out and I give those zones in our actual signals chat, which is literally sitting over here. You see what I'm saying? We have a huge signals chat where we literally just giving out sauce after sauce after sauce. Look at that. Sauce, 2,000 pips on NAS. You know what I'm saying? This is sauce after sauce. Call me your sugar daddy. Look at this. Boom. Look at the sauce we giving. Look at the sauce we giving. We telling you when to buy, when to sell. We're giving you all the sauce, and we're giving you direct trade management. We're giving you direct trade management. So you're never doing it alone. And that's what you need to decide. That is the biggest question that most people ask. Like, why do I need to be in the community? Well, why do you need to do this alone? If you're trying to attack generational financial curses, what makes you think you're finna do this by yourself? And that's the issue. Most people start day trading by themselves. You're the only one in your family really truly doing it. So when the times get hard, you don't have nobody to lean on. When you're about to make that dumbass mistake, you don't have nobody to tap you on your shoulder and say, hey girl, why are you over leveraging right now when you just been doing so good? Don't risk your account. Don't risk it. It ain't worth it. Why are you taking this high risk ass trade when you already said you was up for the day? Why would you use that lot size at that time frame with that risk? Like, why? And then when you demand an answer, that teaches people not to make the same mistake twice. How many people right here, just by putting some 8s in the chat, consistently tell yourself, I'm not going to do this, and then you turn around by the end of the week, you do exactly what you said you're not going to do, and then that shit is what blows your account. Do I think Naz is going to shoot today? To be honest with you, Trey, I don't care if she shoots or if she dies. Whatever signal she gives, this is what we will take. You understand that? You understand it? So watch this. Let's go look at NASDAQ. Everybody got the signals on gold. You got 2 buy zones on gold. You got 2 buy zones on gold. No sales on. I'm not fucking around on giving y'all sales at all-time highs. Tap that screen. We got 5,000 likes, man. We got 5,000 likes over here on TikTok. Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all gonna make me turn that music back up just for TikTok. Y'all gonna make me turn that music back up just for TikTok. Look at this. Look at NASDAQ. Somebody said, is NASDAQ gonna shoot? It just gave you 3 white soldiers. It just gave you 3 white soldiers and a retracing candle right there. Look at that. It's finna shoot. Hell yeah, it's finna shoot. Hell yeah, NAS is finna shoot. That's a daily floor right there. That's a daily floor. Buyout. This is a daily roof. Buyout. So we got data, y'all. We got some data from yesterday. We got data from yesterday. That's what she playing. Boom. That's what she playing. Look at that. That little gap she can pull from, or she can pull from this big gap down here. You see that? Since we got news today in America, we got news today. We got unemployment claims today at, oh shit, like in an hour or so, 5:30 a.m., you see? We got unemployment claims at 5:30 a.m. So therefore, I go, yo, let's be safe versus making this the floor. We make this the floor. Bang. They said, well, man, it's so far. Well, when those big ass red candles come, I'm not interested in being in those red candles. What I'm interested in is catching the actual retracement. What happens after the candle hits? So I believe the market will shoot down here and fly back up. So you got 25,902. Let me spread my thing. Spread my little pod out. Let me spread that pod out. Bye, y'all. Put it right there for y'all. 25,902. Bang to 25,000. Let's go. 932. 932. Boom. Buy. NASDAQ. And hold. Let me tell you. Boom. Right there. Right there. Tell y'all. fire sauce right now. Fire sauce right now. Boom. 32. We're going 32. Boom. Sauce of sauces. Let's get that 32. Get that 32. Bye, y'all. I'll take it. And what I like to do is I always make sure that my numbers are detailed. So when I say I'm doing a 25,000 to 902 to 25,000 932, I make sure I go on my coordinates and I make sure this zone matches those coordinates. So when I start telling y'all, yo, she about to hit our aggressive, the aggressive is right here. So what I like to do is set alarms right before it gets to the aggressive. So if I'm actually doing something different and you don't want to be watching the charts all day, soon as the market comes down and hits this little line right here, my whole system start going ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I get in position and I just start pressing the buy button right up in there. As soon as they hit that zone, boom. And I wanted to mimic this right here and pull right up out of there. Give me about 6,000 pips. Bam, right there. Give me about 6,000 pips. Stop playing with me. Give me about 6,000 pips. Well, that's about 3,200. I'll take about 3,200. I take 3,200 pips on a good day. On a good day. Boom. Let's go. I gotta keep my system open. I gotta keep my system open. Look at Silver. Look at Silver. Silver just flying. She just flying. She don't want to give nobody no other chance to get back in her. She don't want to give us another chance to get back in her. We need a drop on Silver before we just jump back in. So we don't want to force it. We want to drop on Silver. I'm gonna start buying her again around about 115, 114. That's when I'm gonna start buying Silver again, just to let everybody know. Understand that. Understand that. That's not a zone, that's a price. That's not a zone, that's a price. Between $115 an ounce to $114 an ounce, I personally would start buying up silver again. Me personally. It's sitting at 119. Understand that. Understand that. All you have to do is press the buy button yesterday and just hold her. That's it. You didn't have to do nothing. All you have to do is press the buy button and hold her. Let's go to 30-30. First of all, let's go back to NASDAQ and make sure that everybody got the NASDAQ. Let's make it big so everybody can get it. Buy out. There you go. Screenshot that. Set your alarm so you can't say, well, I didn't get it. I was taking my kids to school. I didn't understand what was happening. Elizabeth Salgado, what's happening? So that's what you do. That's how you press the button. Your aggressive is literally the 932. Your modest is the 902. Choose which one you want according to what your capital is. Understand that. If it drops down and wait for the hook after all of the noise and the volume lowers on the low, then it will go up. We had some, oh yeah, hell yeah. We had some tough news market-wise and interest rates at the FOMC was yesterday. Yes. News. We had some tough news. Yeah, it was a heavy news day yesterday. It was heavy news yesterday. So you had a lot of herky-jerky and then actual nice movement yesterday. You had some herky-jerkiness and then some nice movement yesterday. So that's what I got on NASDAQ. That's what I got on Dirty 30. We finna get to Dirty 30 right now. Let's go to your day. We know that 30 has literally tried to break that trend, but she's still on that trend on the day. Look at that. She's still on this nice little trend. These are all daily candles, family. These are all daily candles. So I know right there's a trend. I see that she's moving sideways. Y'all see that she's moving sideways? So as long as she's moving sideways like this, I'm going, oh, she needs to either break out or need to break down before I start making the decisions on her. Put some fire in the chat, tap the screen if you realize she is moving sideways. There's no signal on silver. I just said she's sitting at $119 an ounce. I'm gonna start buying silver if she drops down today to between 115 to 114 an ounce. I'm gonna start buying her. That's what I said on silver. She gives us a little $5 dip. She dips for like $5 today. Oh, I'm buying in. I'm going in. She started retesting that trend today, right there. oh, we going in. I'm not gonna make any assumptions here. I'm making no assumptions here. I'm willing to press the button again right up in here, and that's that. Look at the price. Look at the price. Look at the price. What does it say? 115. 115. If it comes to that trend at 115, I see a price at 115 of silver. I know she's testing a 4-hour trend. You see? I know she's testing a 4-hour trend. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. That would be the 4th time she hit it. Blast off to 125. Blast off to 125. That's what we're trying to grab. Dirty 30 moving sideways, but I'll still show you how to mark her up on the sideways movement. You find the channel that she's moving in. Watch this. Here's the channel. From the top, boom, to the bottom of the channel. She's moving in a sideways channel, family. Y'all see it? Y'all see that? She's moving in a sideways channel. That means she is dropping from the top of the channel. Come on. That means she's dropping from the top of the channel. This is where sellers are coming in, binary option. You see that? And she's buying up at the bottom of the channel. You see more action here than you have action here. So that means I would have to press the sell button right here and press the buy button right here. You understand that? Put some 8s in the chat if you understand that, if you like trading sideways. I personally don't trade sideways. What I like to do is do this. Like, yo, either she's going to break out, retest, and buy back up at the top of this. That's how I like to trade, and then catch the breakout. Boom. Or she's going to break down, because bigger the consolidation, the bigger the breakthrough. I let her come down. Don't buy right here. I literally let her break out, retest that area. I press the sell button right there. Boom. And this is what I want to teach you guys today, especially for my beginner traders. I want you guys to get used to this particular symbol, this pattern right here. Boom. This is a breakout pattern structure. Anytime you see the pattern doing this right here, check it out. Let me move the market over. Going up, retest, boom, out of there, boom. That means that would be your breakout to the upside, your retest to the area that it broke out, boom. Where do you buy? You buy right here on the retest, always on the retest, boom. People say, well, damn, that looks so simple. Then you see the market coming down, boom, break out of an area, retest into that same area, boom, then she drops. You sell right here on the retest. Boom. You understand that? So y'all understand that. Put some 8s in the chat if you just learned something right now. Put some 8s in the chat if you just learned something. Put a 1 in the chat if you still lost. Put a 1 in the chat if you still lost. Put an 8 in the chat if you understand what I just showed y'all. That means right here, the market could either blast up, retest, we buy. Right there. Boom. Right here. Buy out. That's where you would buy on Dirty 30. And this is where you would sell if she breaks out. Closure outside the box, pull back in, retest, drop. Closure outside the channel. This is your channel. Closure outside the channel, retesting the channel, blasting off. This is called break, close, retest, shoot. Break, close, retest, die. That's what that is. Now let me go show you what that looks like in the market. Let me go show you what that looks like in the market. Boom, so we can make some examples. Buy out. We're gonna keep this right here. Let's go to JPYs. Let's see some JPY pairs. Oh, right here. Let's see if we can find a nice little trend on a small time frame. There we go. Here we go. Right here. We have it. We have it right here. Watch the trend. The trend is your friend. Boom. There's your trend. Buy out. Can we agree that that is a downtrend? Can we agree that that is a downtrend? Boom. You can literally just go from here down to here. Look, watch the breakout retest. Watch the breakout retest motion, the pattern. Started here, boom, she blasted up. She break, she retest, she close, she retest, boom. You would buy right here. That green candle gives you your profits. That is that pattern right there, beautiful people. Tap that screen if you can see it. Tap that screen if you can see it. Because one thing I know, let me turn that camera around. One thing I know is when you start seeing what you like to trade, you're gonna lose anxiety while trading. Let me say this again. When you start seeing what you like to trade, you're going to realize you're not going to have anxiety when you jump into the trade. People say, you don't know shit besides tapping the screen. Ooh, I love when I get clowns in my class. I love when I get clowns in my class. See, people like to jump into other people's lives because they don't have a platform, or for sure they're not a successful trader. Two, they just want some attention, and I like giving motherfuckers attention. So first thing first, if you can't show a 1099 or a tax return, you can't come in here and use your thumb and say somebody don't know shit. First of all. Second of all, if you can't even do that, you can't even show me 5 to 6 people around you winning. If you were winning, I don't care that you winning. Show me people around you winning. I can show you that my 4-year-old daughter knows what a trend line rejection and what a break close retest and what a buying candle looks like and what a selling candle looks like at 4 years old. That in itself is the biggest flex. I got a 26-year-old son that don't even need to come to class and don't need technical analysis, don't need to be in a Discord, don't need to have anybody telling him where to buy or where to sell in the market, and he's just showing me profits. I got a 26-year-old son to do that. I got a wife that can take $50 and turn it into $500 to $750 and then go spend that on our girls. I got a wife that can do that. Okay, all right. I see you got quiet now. I see you got quiet. Let's get back to teaching. Let's get back to teaching. Fuck up out of here. Yo, bro, on my back, just shoot me a DM, bro, and I'll shoot you my number. We can jump on a phone call. That's how I normally do it. I like to talk to people before I get going and just bringing you into my community, because my community is people who are interested in learning how to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Like we educating each other over here. Each one teaches one. So when I'm even making mistakes as an educator, they're pointing it out. Like, yo, Mr. H, your zone is way too big. Yo, Mr. H, you put the wrong number there. And then I'm going on my live and just right then and there, literally just correcting it. You see what I'm saying? So y'all look, that is the structure right here. Y'all see it. And it's working out right now in our face. This is CAD JPY, and you see the exact structure I was just telling you play out right here in your face. Let me move it so you can see what it looks like with the candles. Look at there. Look at there. That's exactly what it looks like. That's a break close retest if you've never seen one. Trend line, tests the trend, breaks the trend, closes outside the trend, retests the trend, you buy, and then she starts shooting up. So right now, what you're seeing is this played out and the market like right here in profits. And the minute it breaks this area, you're gonna get this, where she comes up and get this structure. So what does that do for me? That teaches me how to hold trades, because if I count me a break close retest off a downtrend, break of structure, and I buy at the bottom, that lets me know by the time it gets right here, that's the first area I'm gonna take profits. And the minute she breaks up into this area, I know I can put my stop loss at break even now. She's in a new area of structure and she needs to work her way up here. And this is the reason why I'll hold my trade a lot longer than most people. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. How do you know how far to expect it to go up? Well, it is going to go and retest structure. Somebody type this in the chat. History always what? Even the person that I just responded to, what is that? International ball training. Yeah, let's go. International ball training, what's your name? What's your name? I personally, if I was in this particular trade and she's playing out a break of structure, I hold the structure. The structure breaks here. There she goes. You see? There she goes right there. Boom. She just broke out. Look, I'll give it to you live. I'll give it to you live right now in your face. She just broke this structure right here in our face. Right there. Let me put the line so you guys can understand, for people who don't understand what I mean by that. What do I mean by structure? Y'all remember the channel I just showed you? Look at that. Boom. She just broke the channel. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Now she needs to close outside the channel. You see? She just broke the channel right now. So now if I'm in this trade from down here and I bought right here, boom, I just bought right there. Now my stop loss, once this candle closes outside of here, my stop loss goes right there. Boom, like that. Now I have a break, close, retest entry right here. Let's make it green so you guys can understand that would have been a buy. Boom, off just that pattern that I just off of this pattern. I saw it, I would have traded it. Bang, you could have pressed the button right here when I was telling you. Boom, she breaks out. Now, guess what she needs to do? She already retest. So now she needs to go and retest the new structure. Where's the new structure? Right here. So now I already fucked around and find out. So I took partials. I solidified my trade. So now I'm in a win situation. I can't lose. She broke it out of this structure. The next area I'm taking my money is right here. The next area I'm taking my money is right here. So that's like TP1, TP2, TP3, when you start looking at TPs. You understand that? I don't personally look at TPs. I look at structure. I'm going, yo, if she just blasted through this structure, we just got a break, close, retest. So she is no longer in a sell trend. She is in a buy trend now. She is creating a new trend. So I ride that trend up because the trend is your friend. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me for somebody telling me, oh, you don't know shit. You're just looking for likes and clicks. Bro, don't be hating because you see 14,000 motherfucking clicks. Yes, JL, she will retest again. She will retest this structure. So imagine, you caught it here. She'll do it again right here. She'll retest this structure. Watch. She's on the 15 minutes. She got 8 minutes left. Let's go to 5 minutes. Watch this. Here it is. 5 minutes right now. She broke out. Watch this. You got it right here. You got the same signal right here. Watch this candle right here. This particular candle right here. Watch her. She's either going to keep taking off because you already got bullish momentum, and this is a 5-minute structure. About time she gets right up in here, you're going to see a red candle become a producing candle because it's going to need more buyers. It needs more buyers to keep going up. So in order to go up even higher, guess what she has to do? Watch the candle. I want y'all to see it live. I want y'all to see it live right here. This is a 5-minute candle on CAD JPY. She just broke out, and now someone asks, does she has to retest it again? She don't have to, but more than likely she does. And let me show you the pattern that you can see on a 5-minute structure, breaking the channel, break, close, retest, buy, boom, break out again. Buy out. Look at this candle right here. I want y'all to see it. Watch she go red. Watch she go red. Let me make it big. Boom, there she goes. Watch her. Watch her. Sellers are coming in because there's not enough buyers to keep going up. So what it has to do, it has to come back down, retest a lower price, and as the lower price happens, this is your signal and your confirmation and your second or third confluence of you saying, oh my God, I got a break, close, retest right here. Watch her, watch her, watch her. This is the 5 minutes, and I'm only going to the 5 minutes to show you that it works. Watch it right there. Watch it. You guys can watch it, and you can thank me later. You can thank me later. Hey, I'm new. What are you trading? We're absolutely not trading anything right now. We're teaching individuals how to recognize a break, close, retest structure pattern in the foreign exchange market in any given chart, any given industry, whether it's metal, indices, or currencies. I'm showing people what that actually looks like. You see that red candle? Let me move the structure. Let me move the structure so you can see that wick. Look, Let's move it down here. Look at that. Let me show you. Look, buyers are sitting right here. She just right here. She came right here, touched trying to touch the structure, and buyers are already coming in. Look at that. Look at that. You see? You see? There they go. Watch it. Watch it. I believe she needs to come down a little bit deeper. I believe she needs to come down a little bit deeper to fly up even on the 5 minutes. So in 50 seconds, this candle is going to close, and you're going to get another candle that literally drops down in here and literally keep on coming on up out of there. Watch what I tell you. You got 30 seconds. Let's see what your patience is like. Let's see what your patience is like. But this shows you this look right here. That right there. Boom. You see? This is exactly what I just showed you. This is exactly what I just showed you. That's a break, close, a retest, and now bulls are coming in. Buyers start coming in and start saying, can we go and reach this structure over here? Can we break these wicks right here? Can we pull up here? I want to come here, you see? So in order for price to get here, guess what price have to come? It has to at least come. Here it is. Look at it. Watch this. Watch the new 5-minute candle. Watch the new 5-minute candle. Pull up in here. Watch this. I want you to see it live. I want you to see it live. I want you to see it live. Watch it. It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. You see? It's just sitting there. Boom. Come on down here. This is where the buyer's at. Watch it. I want y'all to see it live. I'm going to zoom in on it, TikTok, so you can watch it live. Look at it live when you understand what I just showed you. When you just understand that pattern. Boom. Now, guess what that does? That unlocks your eyes to knowing when to buy and when to sell. Do you know what the biggest issue for brand new traders? Put some fire in the chat. Do you guys understand? Do you understand what I just showed you? That gives you confirmation as a new trader what position you are about to take. This is what I just showed you. And you got that sauce for free. You understand what the words that are coming out of my mouth? I do not take this on a 5 minutes or a 1 minute. I take it on a 4 hour. So imagine when I see that setup. Let me turn the camera around. Imagine when I see that setup on a 4 hour time frame. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? When I see that setup on a 4 hour time frame, when I just showed you how it played out on a 5 minute time frame, I do the exact same shit on a 4 hour, and I ride that thing for 4 hours. I don't jump into a 4 hour candle, go look at her at a 15-minute chart, and start making 15-minute decision from a 4 hour entry. That's a no-no. How many times have you closed a trade out because you watched a small time frame, and then you go back to the time frame where you took it, and you're like, man, fuck, man, I should have just stayed in the trade. Because you didn't recognize structure. You were looking at the money. Stop looking at the money and start looking at structure. And when you look at structure, structure will outweigh the money. Because then when you trade structure, you're going to get the money. You're in the financial game. And if you play structure more than you play the money, you will be in trades a lot longer than you normally will. So therefore, when you take your partials, protect your trades, now you start understanding, now all I need to do is engage if I want to get back in or not. Oh, it clipped me out. Why you didn't get back in? It didn't break close out of the area. Let me say it again. It didn't break close out of the area. Why did you not take it again? Well, I was waiting to see if it was valid or not. Well, that's the difference between educated motherfuckers and uneducated motherfuckers. You see? There it is right there. There it is right there. Let me bring it back down because I had this right here. I had this right here. Boom, just like that. That is what you just saw. And if you bought at the top of structure, of the top of the channel, you're green. Man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I bought the boom boom stick from TikTok yesterday. Ooh. I bought that boom boom stick from TikTok. That thing fire. That thing open you up. That thing opens you up. They spraying something in the sky, y'all, so y'all better be safe. Y'all better be safe out here. So Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just showed you. My problem is not recognizing the difference between a little drawdown and when it's actually changing direction. Casey, my problem is not recognizing the difference between a little drawdown and when it's actually changing direction. Are you saying my problem is or is not? So if your problem is not recognizing the difference between a little drawdown and when it's actually changing direction, then what would be your problem, Casey? Please tell me, please inform me so I can educate individuals who are also having the same exact problem. For those who are new, I gave you plays. Look at the takeoff. Look at the takeoff. You see, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I say? If she breaks these structures, she's coming to test this structure. That's what, you see the line right there. Boom, you see price going up right there. She just passed this. She just broke out of this. Now she's coming up here. Now she's coming right up here. Look at this candle. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You are just rambling at this point because neither one of them candles retested in the demand zone. So again, for someone that's talking about a demand zone, we're on a 5-minute chart, sweetheart. There's no confirmations here. We're talking about this pattern that I just taught everybody right here. So that's the problem when people be too educated and they talking about demand zones, order blocks, and liquidity grabs. Listen, ain't nobody gonna understand that shit. I went to a 5-minute chart to show people with their eyes how to recognize what this pattern looks like when the market is breaking out of an area, retesting an area, and bouncing off. You won't do this on the 5 minutes. It shows you the fucking pattern. So whether you think I'm rambling, it's just because you late for class and you old fucking push-ups, and you cannot deny that market has broke out of this channel, retest the channel, and now it's going to touch the top of structure here. And that's what the market is doing. So when someone asks, how long would you hold? If I caught the break close retest, look at this. If we caught the break close retest from down here, my stop losses and profits, the market is moving. The market is moving. I'm showing you patterns now, just to get you guys a clear understanding. So when you see people making these comments, I don't mind you making the comments. I love that you make the comments. You got to understand what you're looking at and what the sauce I'm giving right now. Because what I just showed people is how to recognize something, and now you'll know when you buying and selling. Because imagine this, watch this. Let's clear it all. Let's clear it all. Let's clear it all. Here's your uptrend now. You see? You're in the uptrend. We say she coming here. I just told y'all she coming here. And you just witnessed these two candles the last 15 minutes. Watch this. Here's an uptrend. Boom. This is how you know. So I showed you going up. Let me show you going down. Boom. There's an uptrend. Bang. Great. And I'm showing you on the 15 minutes. I'm only showing you on the 15 minutes. So if the market starts saying, hey, we need more buyers to get up here, so we have to come back down and retest. News hit. It will break this trend. And guess what it's going to do? It's going to come right here. It'll break out of that trend. Boom. It'll retest that trend. You short the market because it already has broke the trend, and you trade her down. Like, that's sauce 101. That's like literally sauce 101. And you can see it. You can see it from any uptrend when she breaks right there. Look at that. Boom, boom, down. That's the market. That's a pattern that you're going to commonly see when the market is breaking a trend, retesting a trend, and blasting off. Watch this. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Let me delete you. Let me make the candle small again. Watch this so you can see it right here. So you can see her right here. Boom, boom, boom. This is the quickest way to show you guys. Boom, like that. There she goes. Y'all see that little trend right there? I'm just showing you little evidence of trends. I'm gonna take this, watch this. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna move it right here. Look. Break, close, retest, short position, bang. You see that? Break the trend, close outside the trend, retest the trend, short the market right here. Look, Don't take a rocket scientist. It don't take a rocket scientist to see that. And now that you see it, you go boom, take the short, run the play. Run the play. Just that simple. She's going right now, and now she's hitting structure. Look at the 5 minutes where I showed y'all. Look at the 5 minutes. Look at where she's at now. What did I tell you? Stop playing with me, Mr. You're rambling. Stop playing with me, Mr. You're rambling. Get your funky ass off my line. That's how you do it. See, back in the South, we always end little bullshit argument when people don't know what they're talking about. With your stinking ass. We always say with your stinking ass. We always say with your stinking ass. Just want to say thank you, OG. This has made my mind be at ease. Amen. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Let me turn the camera around. People got to understand. See, I'm from the South. See, I'm from the country. I'm an old chicken farmer. So we always end an argument like that. Man, if you don't get your ass off my land with your stinking ass. You don't know, man, with your stinking ass, get your ass up out of here. You can end any argument. You can end any argument like that. We got 10 minutes left, y'all. I got to get ready to get my guys to the airport. I got to go drop a suitcase off at the airport. This is literally Cat JPY, y'all. I gave you signals. Here we go. Let's do the recap. I gave you buy zones on gold. I gave you a buy zone on gold. Let's go back up to our higher time frames. I gave you buy zones on gold. Boop, boop, boop. You got 2 areas of rejection on gold. These are big plays. So these are like swing trade plays. Boom, boom, boom. Rider back up. There's your gold play. If you see it, boom, boom, boom. Let me go into it so you can see it. Buy out. Here's your US 30 play. Boom. She would have to break out of that channel because US 30 is moving sideways. Boom, boom, boom. Then you have your NASDAQ play. Bang. Stop playing with me. There's your NASDAQ buy, and she is on her way down to that NASDAQ buy, as you see. Look at that. She's going to travel down here, hit this area. My alarm is set right here. She'll pull on up. Thank God. God willing, we'll catch those pips. These are the plays of the day. And then I gave you a retest of silver. I said, yo, silver retest this trend at 115 to 114 an ounce. Start buying her because that's a 4-hour trend line and the trend is your friend and it's worth the take. And if she break close, retest, you start shorting silver because she's at an all-time high. Short her back down to a normal area, 105, 103, 100, like that. That's how you'll get that signal. No, I'm trading on liquid brokers. To be honest with you, let me show you guys. Let me open up my other screen. Let me open up my other screen. I teach and live stream on YouTube from TradingView, and I trade right over here, just like that. Boop. I trade right there. This account yesterday, if you go back to the live yesterday, was sitting at $162. It's sitting at $706 right now. $706. If you was on the live yesterday, you saw that. That's a live account. And the reason why I showed y'all this, I said, yo, you don't have to have a whole bunch of money to make this shit happen. Let me say that again. You do not have to have a whole bunch of money to become a profitable trader. You have to start learning how to compound small. So when you start upping your leverage, you're used to the actual movement of the structure. So you don't freak out and draw down. Because if you can't handle a $10 drawdown, you damn sure ain't gonna be able to handle a $2,000 drawdown. So if I'm only trying to make $100, I got to be willing to at least risk $30. So if my lot size don't match what I'm willing to risk, then you automatically going to see negative $30. So so now your drawdown is way bigger than what you was expecting, and you only trying to make $100. How are you trying to make $100 and you down 60? Like, how does that even make sense? How does it even make sense? So you have to put a lot size there that respectively can actually match your perception. That's how you have to understand risk. And that's how you start understanding management of your trades. So when you start jumping into trades, you know exactly what you're willing to risk for the rewards you're trying to get. I'm always willing to risk $500 to make $2,500. I'm just never willing to risk the $500 in one trade. You understand that? I don't need to lose $500 in one trade. animal. Rawr. And yesterday, I told everybody to buy silver because I was just sitting on my damn TV. I mean, on my phone. I was scrolling before I went to class, and Alex Jones popped up on my phone and said, "Buy silver!" Rawr. I said, "Oh shit, buy silver!" And then I looked at silver and I day traded silver. Boom, and she blasted off. I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys got your plays. You guys know exactly what you need to do. For those who enjoyed this, you can jump into my DMs and say, "Yo, Mr. H, how do I join your community? Yo, Mr. H, how do I get this sauce? How do I get involved?" And I would literally give you my phone number. My number is 702-449-4243. It is 702-449-4243. Does your spirituality, faith affect your mindset in trading? Absolutely not, because I always tell people there's a spiritual aspect about trading that a lot of people don't like to put in, but that goes to your mindset. You see? It goes to the mindset. And sometimes you got to be a dog in your mindset. So sometimes you have to allow your ego to take over when your spirit is literally so subtle and so humbled and so easy, calm, and collected, okay with $25. Sometimes your spirit is okay with making $10, $5. But your ego like, motherfucking bitch, we need $300 today. Put some 8s in the chat. Y'all tap that screen. Sometimes my spirit is like, oh my God, Hakuna Matata, you just made $100. Hakuna Matata. And then my ego like, bro, you got $80,000 worth of bills, bro. You got stores, you got products, you got invoices. Bro, we need to make a bag today. So I like to control that with structure, with education. And then I start understanding when I start seeing what I see, and I love trading what I see, the spiritual aspect of it, I believe in what I see. And when I believe God loves me and God always puts me in proper position to elevate, when I believe in what I see and have the patience to see it through, I am 100% profitable in the name of the Lord. So that's how I navigate spirituality with ego in a realistic money, in a like a money vibe. I don't kill the ego. People say you got too much ego, you got to be humble. Oh, I'm very humble. I'm very humbled in the markets. But I know exactly when my ego is coming out. You give me 3 confluences, 3 confirmations on things that I like to see. I see the breakout pattern. I see a W pattern. I see a retracing pattern. I see a rejection pattern. Like, listen, we sniping. Somebody told me I was gambling because I was trading. That is because they're uneducated, Elizabeth. This is someone speaking uneducatedly. And when those who speak about things that they're not educated on, they're going to make uneducated statements. And this is why it's important that you do not trade alone. This is why it's important that you trade with a community, because nobody that is in a financial community that is elevating up is going to say, hey, you gambling. I live in Las Vegas and I don't gamble. What I do is I take proper educated risk. As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, I'm willing to take proper risk to get proper reward. So my risk management percentage is way higher than most individuals. And you know what that gives me? That gives me my successful failure rate is way higher than anybody, because I fail more than most people try. And this is why I'm successful. I continue trading when most people stop. It's because you're making uneducated decision. I stopped making uneducated decision and started making educated decision. And now my decision making matches my capital, so I don't run out of capital trying to fund uneducated decisions. 702-449-4243 is my number. And you would have to talk to me. I do not make decisions or bring people in with my thumbs. I'm old school. Jump on the phone. What's your name? Where you from? How long you been doing it? What you trying to get into? What you got going on a daily basis? Let me show you the schedule. Let me show you how we work you in. How many streams of income you trying to get? You trying to just do some Forex and some binary? You trying to do some Forex and binary and some stocks? You trying to do Forex, binary, crypto, stocks? You trying to do it all? Let me know what you trying to do so I can point you in the proper direction. So I'm gonna give you just a free little 15 to 20 minute consultation just to show you what we got going on, how you get started, how much it costs, and this is what you can do. And if you just want some free sauce, just keep jumping your ass over here on my TikToks or jumping your ass on my YouTube. But if you want to learn management, that's just what you got to do. My number is 449-4243. Yes, I do futures. I do it all. I do it all. I just trade Forex in front of people. What I'm teaching you, you can do on crypto, you can do on stocks, you can do on meme coins, you can do on anything that has a candle. Anything that has a candle. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people. Deuces. That is for TikTok. That is for TikTok. I am out. 3,000 views, 50 new followers, 91 comments. We had over, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Get out of here. Ew. Ew. Engagement. 22,000 likes this morning. Stop playing with me, TikTok. Stop playing with me, telling me daddy's home. Daddy's home. I failed and most people try. Bro, that's a winner right there. I failed more than most people try. That's why I win. I love you guys. Y'all make the rest of your day the best of your day. Deuces, beautiful people.